Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have a L3, I believe it was the pre-order extras RTS. Yes, when did I place this order? May 31st. I placed a small order because this was right about the time that some of the ladies were trying to start the no buy for June and July. And I was like, you know, I'll just place a small order since we'd kind of been talking about low buy or no buy. I'm doing a low buy, what I call low buy, but I don't know that I'm achieving that. I feel like with L3 it's hard for me because I know she's going out of business and she's just got so many great scents. Let's just get into it. We're not going to dwell on that too much. It's a very small order here. So I grabbed 6x9 bags. I realized that I was low on the 6x9s. L3 is always a great place to get bags from. I'm going to miss just being able to add, you know, some bags to your order really easily when you were ordering. I grabbed 2 Trig Tarts. We'll get into the samples in just a second. I just realized I have samples. I grabbed 2 Trig Tarts in yellow cake. I thought this might be her yellow cake batter. I had a Trig Tart of this yellow. It was yellow cake batter. It was amazing. It was so good. It was like actual, like authentic, like you had just stirred up a yellow cake mix and you were smelling it. That's how good it was. I had asked in the group and I think Ashley had said that this wasn't the same, but it does smell like a yellow cake and it does have similar tones to the yellow cake batter. So they're kind of similar, but I feel like the yellow cake batter had maybe just a little more of that like cake batter note. I don't really know how to describe it, but this one is really like yummy and bakery, you know, heavy forward, obviously. 2 of those bad boys. Actually, we'll just do this. Let's see if we can, okay. I grabbed, oh, dang it, I think I broke this. I don't think this came broken, but this is another Trig Tart in swimming pool. I wanted just the plain swimming pool. It's a perfume dupe. I don't know how to pronounce the company's name. It's like Demeter. I'm not familiar with that perfume company. This is just really good. I think the scent description is supposed to be like the smell of your skin after it's come out of the pool and like the sunshine is hitting you. I feel like that's sort of what that perfume is trying to get across. It's this really pretty scent. It's almost like if you were to, like if you were, before you went in the pool, you were like all lotioned up in like your best lotion and you had perfume on and you just went for a quick little swim and then you got out and then you smelled like, because it has like a sweetness and a prettiness to it and just like that slight like pool clean note to it, but it's not overbearing at all. It's really pretty. So I knew I wanted that because I've had it in blends, but I don't think I've had it on its own. I saw a lot of hype around this one. This is Oregon Autumn. I grabbed this. This is my only scoop. Thank you. This is crisp, clean, and fresh fallen leaves with a hint of rain. I had asked, I think Ashley, what she thought of this one, and I can't remember. I don't remember what she said, but it was enough to make me buy it. It was, you know, she said it was good. So scoops are kind of hard to smell right out of the container. It takes a little bit for me to like really get a good scent throw off these. But when you put them in the warmer, they're great. So this does smell really like crisp and clean, just as it says. I don't know, like fresh fallen leaves to me, I always think of Super Tarts, fresh fallen leaves. So, and I don't think I'm smelling that in here. This is more of like a lighter, this smells more like a rain, crisp and clean. I don't know what kind of leaves I'm getting out of here, but it does smell good. I don't know that it smells like super fall-ish, because when I think of Oregon Autumn, I would think of like darker leaves. I don't know, but maybe when I warm this, it'll be a little different. I don't know how I feel about that one yet. I mean, it's good. I just don't know like if it was 100% what I was expecting. Okay, I was just in the middle of this haul from L3 and I wanted to ask, before I forget, what is your favorite L3 scent right now? I think I asked in a previous video what your favorite L3 scents were, and a lot of you guys answered, and I was like, oh my gosh, like I started making like a little list, but I'm curious what your current favorite L3 scent is, because it seems like there's always, I see so many pictures in the vendor group and like the L3 group, and I'm always just like, oh my gosh, like I've never even heard of that. Like, where has that been all my life? So if you have a favorite scent currently, I'd love to know what it is. So I got the really pretty multi-chrome Spoonchilla this time. I love this one. I feel like I have like the pink one somewhere, but super pretty. It's like the rose, I think it's the rose one. I don't know why I'm obsessed with like the multi-chromes or whatever. Let's go through the samples really quick and then I'll get to the rest of my order. Like I said, it was really small. This is lemon cream pie, sugar cakes, vanilla custard. This is just, I don't need any more lemon like bakeries. My last order I think was the one that was super heavy on like lemon bakery. Yeah, this one is just, it's a nice bakery lemon. It's kind of heavy on, like, I feel like it's heavier on the lemon, and you just get like the hints of like the sugar cake and probably the vanilla custard in there too. Probably just smooths it out. Apple, champagne, and honey. I don't think I've ever had, I don't know if I've ever had an apple, champagne, and honey. Okay, this is pretty. This is like a body care, sort of, to me. It does smell like apple champagne. The apple's not heavy at all. It's really got that nice tone down because of the champagne note. And it's not heavy floral honey either. That one I feel like a lot of people would like, despite the name. Like, the name is scary. It's very mild, though. The next one I have is Asian pear and lily. I don't know why I can't say that. Okay, this one, not a love. It's got floral in it. I'm not the biggest fan of like floral. I think lilies in general is like maybe a floral I don't like. I haven't had it much. You know what? I had like a lilacs and what was it? It was lilacs and violets from like Scentsy. I hated that scent. Not that lilies are lilacs, but yeah, that one smells like kind of like a body care too, but the floral note's a little too strong in there for me. All right, so the last three things I grabbed were loaves, and I was trying really hard. I don't know why these all sounded good to me. They sounded loaf worthy, so I went ahead and just went for it. This is Blackberry Fluffy Towels Salty Sea Air. If you know I love fluffy towels, I love Salty Sea Air. The blackberry I figured would be a nice addition to all this. Yeah, and this one I really like. The blackberry is really nice in here. Blackberry is always kind of iffy for me, so it was kind of a risk to buy this in this size. But overall, I think it really melds well. Melds, is that the right word? Melts? No. Blends well with Fluffy Towels and Salty Sea Air. It's very pretty. The blackberry is very nice in there. You get kind of the Salty Sea Air, and Fluffy Towels, I still have not had a single note Fluffy Towels yet, so I don't know. Like, I kind of feel like I know what Fluffy Towels smells like, but I'm not 100% sure. Sometime I'll get like a little sample of Fluffy Towels. Mrs. Claus cookies. I can't remember. If I can remember, I'll put a scent description here, but I remember, who was it? I think it was the other Jenny that had said this one was really delicious. And I had never tried Mrs. Claus cookies, so this smells very vanilla bakery right now and cold. I do smell like a cookie note, but I'm not sure 100% what it is. If it's like that Danish butter cookie that's got like that little like baked cookie crispy note to it. So I'm wondering if it's Danish butter cookies, but I'm not sure. That one does smell really good. And then I just grabbed the plain old sugar cookie Royale. I wonder if that's Royale or Royal. Like, is it just supposed to be Royal? Like, I don't know why it's got to be Royale. Like with put some stank on it or something, you know? I don't know. Everyone loves her sugar cookie scent, so I figured grab a loaf in it. You can mix it with a lot of things. I personally love to just melt this one on its own. I have another sugar cookie blend from another vendor, and I love warming that on its own. Like, it doesn't have to have anything added to it. Just on its own, it's great. Yeah, so that's that. That was my smallish order. Like I said, I kept it relatively small. Wasn't trying to go big. I just was like, just make a list, keep it simple. I marked off a lot of stuff. L3 is just hard because you know, when you just like, it's like if you wanted to make a wax order, you would order from L3 because she had restocks going like every single week. And she just had so many different like scent variations that it was super easy to order from her. And yeah, I just always, if I wanted to order wax, I would go straight to L3. I would look at her list and I'd be like, oh yeah, she's got a lot offered here. So you could always find something to order from her. So she is going to be highly missed.